20 years ago, a bunch of teenagers played a game of great and terrible power. There were no rules in early aughts America/Tokyo, until a boy named Yugi discovered that he could abuse the system. Now, it is up to ShibuyaKaiba.
Yeah, I too love that part in KH3 where Yugi and Kaiba go to search for Kairi in the middle of the void.
Shora.
Yugi, I programmed this stadium to cheer my name. Then why are they cheering mine?
Calamity Carl.
This is the duel that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
And Bio-Roxas.
Oh, how the turntables.
To revisit these past events using the Millennium Microphone and save the world from the Shadow Games, just as that bad Egyptian bitch did 5,020 years ago.
That's probably going to be the thumbnail, by the way. It's either Yugi and Kaiba falling through the void and also Sora and Kairi are there just flying through, or it's going to be Marik doing the Mirio My Hero Academia thing where he's phasing through the wall and just like has that stupid evil smile.
Awful.
Let me show you the image I mean in case you don't know My Hero Academia.
The one where his face is sticking out and Izuku's looking down at him?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's just Marik's big, stupid, fucking
This,
fucked up
but it's
face.
Marik doing like the
Dude,
gross
Marik's
evil face.
looks like he just gets worse and worse each time. It's crazy.
Yes, he's meant
Yeah.
to. That's the point.
My veins are popping out of my
just gets
face.
Yeah, he's getting more and more evil and unhinged.
My face is on steroids. It's fucking ripped.
I mean, Marik's not the only one getting more and more fucking unhinged, Seto Kaiba.
Yeah,
But-
correct.
Yeah, my original intro quote that I was thinking of was a little bit more on the fucking nose about the stadium. I was originally going to outright be like, what kind of a cuck do you have to be to do that? But I decided it was funnier to go at the way I did it.
I was trying to come up with intro quotes because I was so focused on the duel that I'm like, I have nothing funny to say for the start of this episode. And one of the thoughts in my brain was just, what if Russell Crowe played Seto Kaiba in a movie reenactment of just this fucking duel? And he's dressed up in like the gladiator outfit, but he's also just playing fucking duel monsters like an idiot. I don't know.
Welcome to the Millennium Microphone.
Welcome.
Welcome.
This episode of the Millennium Microphone is brought to you by patrons like you.
Thank you.
Over on patreon.com/millenniummike.
2 L's, 2 N's, MIC. Link will also be...
KEYMUSC.
Stop it! No! Bad Carl. The link is in the description if you have trouble typing it.
Is that my son?
So,
We're starting early today, folks. Starting early today.
yeah, we're starting to hurt me early. So, what's up, gang? How you guys been?
Yeah. Good.
Sorry to hear it.
No.
Sorry to hear it, Carl.
It's been not great, Chief,
Yeah.
but we manage. In this house, we cope, we seethe, and we mold,
I thought you were gonna say we cope, we seethe, and we mini.
and we make.
So,
Pretty good.
this is the unrelated tangent. I just need to fucking say this real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, so we spoil a little bit of Space Jam 2 for a few minutes. Not a lot of it, but enough that if you want to go in completely blind, you should skip ahead to 6 minutes, 38 seconds, just to be safe. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
I keep seeing clips of the new Space Jam, and I feel like I have a fever dream every
Oh
fucking
my
time.
god, right? I'm like, what?
I have not
Do
watched
not watch it.
I don't plan to
It's
until it's
bad.
free for me to watch.
It's
Shibuya.
not good.
Let me
It hurts.
let me just go ahead and
no.
describe what I saw without spoiling anything, because I'm pretty sure this is promotional material.
I've seen a couple of things going around, but I'm mostly
I-
blind.
Just saw a clip where the Roadrunner like runs underneath a dry erase board, causing it to, start turning really fast. And when it does, it just cuts to a close-up of it flipping around as Austin fucking Powers shows up and goes, "Yeah, baby."
I thought that was
yeah.
a meme. Like, I thought it was literally.
Oh no.
I thought
No, it's real. No, it's real.
someone like.
That's an actual part
Yeah.
of the movie.
Now who's going to redraw it as Catboy Austin Powers going, "Yeah,
Oh, God.
baby"?
Hate it. But it then cuts to like the scene in one of the what is it, the second Austin Powers movie where they introduced Mini-Me, and it's
Yeah.
just fucking Elmer Fudd.
It's so bad.
You know what? That's pretty good.
Oh, but it gets worse somehow because then he immediately looks over
Oh, no.
and it turns out the little Sphinx cat that Dr. Evil had on his lap was actually Sylvester.
this is
Fucking low quality picture because Twitter's bad, but
God, I hate it. I hate it.
that's so perfect. I hate that, but that's incredible.
so bad.
I'm gonna warn listeners when the Space Jam mini spoilers start
Okay,
and end.
actually
Just,
cares
so you
enough
know.
about Space Jam and not what we spoiled.
Somebody maybe. This isn't a Space Jam podcast. They don't expect
Oh my
spoilers.
god.
Listen,
Imagine.
I'm just gonna put a brief little if you want to skip spoilers, go here, and then that's it.
Oh my god.
That movie is going to be a fucking fever dream, just like the original, and people are complaining about it. And
It's
honestly,
not
at this
gonna
point,
be.
I'm just
It's not gonna be the same as the original, because the original was good.
Yeah.
bitch. Did I say it was going to be the same? I said just like. I said it was going to be a fever dream like the original. The original is absolutely a fever dream. It just happens to be a funny fever dream.
You know what's gonna be awesome? When they decide to eventually do a new Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's gonna hurt
Oh,
so
dude,
much more.
that movie freaked me out as a kid. Isn't that the one where like the guy like turns into a machine at the end and his eyeballs poke out? Fuck, I hated
he was a-
that.
he was a
yeah,
tune
that
the whole
freaked me
time.
out.
When I killed your brother Eddie.
Wow.
And Carl got a really fucked up image that involved the shoe or something.
I'm just gonna advocate
talking about
for one of my favorite Looney Tunes movies that doesn't get enough play. Looney Tunes Back in Action, starring Brendan Fraser, who also stars in the hit 1999 movie The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser.
Hey, okay, wait. Can I just say something about that movie real quick?
Go ahead.
That movie got Warner Brothers in so much fucking trouble.
What?
Because they use... Okay, there's a fucking sequence in that movie where they're in like an evil scientist lab, right?
Yeah.
And a bunch of fucking robots come out and try to kill them. And one of the sets of robots are the fucking Daleks from Doctor Who.
What?
Which they were not supposed to fucking use.
Oh, but
They did not have the rights to use that or something, and the fucking like estate that owns them got real fucking
Really?
pissed
I
off.
have not seen that movie since I was like 12, and that was before I got into Doctor Who, so I need to go back and look at this shit. I need to go back and look at this
amazing.
shit. That's hilarious. Oh, Looney Tunes Back in Action. I still remember it being funny. Steve Martin's in it. Brendan Fraser's in it. It's jaded Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. It's fun. Go watch that instead of Space Jam 2.
I agree.
Here,
Watch the
I
2011 Muppets movie.
Also
I
very
found
good.
I found the fucking image. Those are straight up just Daleks.
Yeah, those
There's no
literally
ifs,
are
ands,
just
or
60s
buts.
Daleks. Holy fuck. And the fact that they're killing Marvin the Martian, too.
Rest in peace, Marvin.
Sayonara, Marvin.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Millennium Microphone, a podcast where we talk about Yu-Gi-Oh.
After like 30 minutes of non sequitur bullshit. So,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
what was the slapping for?
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm gonna worry about it. What was it for, Carl?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, I don't have like a hammer. I just grabbed a notepad, just slapping it on my desk.
Good shit. Okay, so
You know what else is good shit?
what is good shit?
Pot of greed, baby.
Yeah, he got royalties in this bitch. He's in these.
Money.
Okay, wait. Pot of Greed, but it's that TikTok trend of the fucking crab videos where they just overlay the money, 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 money. Ah!
I think you said the exact same thing last time.
You said something very similar last time.
It's a good joke.
It is a
Fuck you.
good joke. I'm not denying that it is.
We're not saying it's not, Shura. We are just saying that you are repeating things.
I'm just saying that it sounds. I feel like I'm having a stroke and deja vu at the same time.
Oh, we do that sometimes. We'll just repeat shit we
It
said
does.
3 weeks ago and forget. And then I listen back and go, wait, we said this already.
Like, we did this already. Wait a second.
Time is a fucking circle. I hate life. Anyway, Pot of Greed says that these episodes surprisingly good for being a 6-part duel. That's it. That's all he has to say. He's in it, so of course he's biased, but you know, I kind of agree.
All he has to say is, Oh, yeah, I got paid. I don't care.
I just heard fucking knocking at the door, and fortunately my door is like right up at the top of the stairs, so I just cracked it open. There's an AT&T guy outside, and I'm just like, dude, fuck off. We don't
Christ.
want you. We don't want your fucking service.
Wait, is he soliciting you to try and buy AT&T? What?
Just trying to get Shura to buy all of AT&T.
Yeah. Listen, if you buy
So
AT&T,
desperate, please.
then you own a
They
lot of shit,
recently-
including, I think, Rooster Teeth? Is
They,
that
they
right?
recently ran the fucking fiber cables, AT&T's fucking whatever they fucking are,
Yeah.
out in our area, and they're desperately trying to convince everybody to, swap to AT&T. But it's like, guys, I tried AT&T once already. They fucked me over real hard, and then they tried to charge me after I decided that the trial period wasn't good. Yeah, I'm talking about you, AT&T. Fuck off. Y'all are trash.
No, it's not trash. Season 3, episode 32.
Absolutely.
Episode
Yu-Gi-Oh!
129!
This duel took fucking forever. Let's talk about it.
Listen, I told you ahead of time it was a 6-part fucking duel, but at least all 6 episodes, I would say none of them were bad. Some of them could be mid, but none of them were objectively bad.
Every time it cuts back to Joey, I want to cut my throat.
I blacked out every time Joey showed up. I was like, I don't care. I literally don't
I
care.
figured Bio was gonna be like, I hated when I got back to
At first, I thought it was a flashback, and then I realized it was just a fever dream, and I was like, no, no.
Bio and I agreeing on something?
No, actually, it's a coma dream. He's in a coma, fighting
Nobody
for
cares.
his life. He's fighting to live.
I have a note in one of these episodes. The note is at the start of the next episode, but it's a note for pretty much all of these episodes. They really had to pad these episodes out. Is this the point where they caught up to the manga too fast and really had to stretch everything out?
Look, I thought it was good.
I liked it.
I wouldn't doubt it. Which is funny considering this is like barely just after the fucking filler where they had to, give the manga time.
Trust me, listen, I liked it too. It was really good when it focused on the fucking duel.
It didn't cut away as often as it could have, and I'm grateful for it. Because
Shibuya, there's an episode where Kaiba summons 3 blue eyes. They talk about him having summoned 3 blue eyes. They cut to Marik. They cut to Yugi's friends. They cut to Marik. They cut to Mokuba. They cut to them talking about fucking the blue eyes. They cut back to Joey. They cut back to Yugi's friends. They cut back to fucking Yugi. It's still talking about the 3 blue eyes. I'm like,
yeah, and
when is something gonna happen? When is something gonna happen?
yeah, and
Wait, they cut to Kaiba talking about fucking the blue eyes? God damn, I missed that part.
no, he simps hard. Don't worry. I have a line from the sub that I want you to hear later. But
Yugi, I'm going to fuck my blue eyes. You remember in season 1 when I talked about how I even replicated the monster's smell?
I hate that. I hated that.
so anyway, did Yu-Gi-Oh.com like eat shit for anybody else when you were trying to watch these episodes? Because I had to
I
resort
stopped
to
using
Hulu.
that. Yeah, I stopped using that a long time ago. After the second time they went, this episode doesn't exist, I went, all right, I'm just going to go get fucking Hulu.
I mean, that's fair. But Hulu and Crunchyroll, neither of them let you take screenshots when you're watching stuff. Only Yu-Gi-Oh.com does. So if I want good shots of dumb bullshit that's happening, I have to go to Yu-Gi-Oh.com, and it just would not work for me, which sucks.
What are you talking about?
Hulu sponsor us.
I easily take screenshots when I'm on Hulu. It's just
I use
called...
Sharex.
I just fucking use Gyazo.
Okay, well, cool. I don't use either of those, so Fuck me, I guess. I was watching on my laptop.
Well, that's your problem.
Yes, it is. It's also the podcast problem, because unless you guys have good shots of what I'm talking about, we have no visual aids this week.
I didn't take fucking like any screenshots. I did my viewing like a couple of days early this week because I knew
Yeah, me
last
too.
night I was going to be at a pre-release until 5 a.m.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have one screenshot, and it's when they decided to completely massacre fucking Mokuba's face.
That's not really that bad, dude.
Honestly,
I
that's
just saw the
not-
giant spike, the second chin popping out of his fucking cheek.
Yeah, that the fucking like the cheekbone going hard, but the rest of it's kind of okay, I guess.
I mean, sure, I guess. I wouldn't really call it butchering. I just think it's funnier than anything because it makes him look like he has even more of a baby face.
Carl,
Yeah.
I need you to imagine for a moment this Mokuba with the Super Saiyan 3 eyebrows.
All right, everybody. Thank you all for listening to the Millennium Microphone podcast.
Big brother, I'm going to go Super Saiyan. Ah!
And Mokuba shits his pants.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Mokuba just going,
Brother, I shit myself. Not now, Mokuba.
and then Kaiba going, shut up, Mokuba.
Not now, Mokuba.
Bio, honest question. Did you see
Yeah.
yourself here about a year ago?
I didn't.
Do you regret it?
Only slightly.
I mean, you still get the paycheck at the end of every month, so you are compensated for your emotional trauma.
There we
At
go.
the end of the day, the pay is good, I guess.
God.
So, can we talk about Seto Kaiba? Just looking at Yugi, going, spare me the drama, he says before the platform at the top of this fucking duel tower rises higher into the sky than it has to at the peak, after the previous round was set on a moving fucking blimp, and then he summons a whole coliseum around him with cheering fans screaming his name. Sure, Kaiba. Yugi is the one being
Yeah, he totally
dramatic here.
paid for those. He totally paid for those
Oh.
fans.
If we're gonna fucking bring that up, let's also bring up the fact that they start the first episode trying to dramatize the whole "if Yugi doesn't show up, you'll automatically win," as if Kaiba wouldn't extend the timer for his best fucking butt buddy rival fucking
His
Yugi.
butt buddy. Okay.
You can't tell me that they weren't eye fucking each other the entire duel, Bio.
They're eye
I
fucking and hate
Didn't
fucking.
have- Yeah.
That's just facts.
Those two were
I saw
just
that- I saw
staring
that too.
deeply into each other's eyes this entire duel, like
No, I'm pretty sure
Kaiba.
Kaiba was just looking with pure hatred in his eyes. Yugi, however.
I mean,
Yugi,
Carl,
however,
what part
was
of hate fucking do you not get here?
Well, Kaiba doesn't know the fucking part yet. He hasn't worked out that much yet.
You know what? Fair. He's too busy playing card games.
Yugi, you make me feel things I've never felt before. Kaiba, you do that to me as well. Yugi-senpai.
Kaiba, would you like to touch my deck? Was that with an E or an I?
Yes.
Depends.
Yes.
Just silently winks, walks away. God, I can't wait to suck that Cuts away to Mokuba crying.
I don't have a brother.
My brother's a horny freak.
I have to go get the bat.
I miss when I was controlled by Pegasus and I didn't have to think.
I miss Noah.
But no one treated me better. He gave me Ritz crackers.
He gave me Dunkaroos and let me watch Arthur on PBS, and
I love the idea of them treating the filler like they're canon, and every so often you just hear Mokuba in the middle of all this dramatic shit just going,
I miss Noah.
I'm picturing Mokuba now as like that TikTok video. It's the girl saying "act your dick size," and it's the dude watching like a baby video shoving chips into his mouth until he chokes.
Jesus.
It's just Mokuba like shoving like fucking Doritos into his mouth.
I've never seen this video, but that's perfect,
oh, that's
actually.
great.
Hold up, I got it fucking saved.
Oh god. All right.
Which one of these is it?
God.
Oh, speaking of Yugi and Kaiba hate fucking, they were hanging out in a rainbow vortex for a solid minute while the Coliseum formed. Pride Month may be over, but the gays still reign supreme.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, poor Mokuba.
This isn't about him.
I liked Taya just being like, this tournament's gotten out of control, and it's like, now it's gotten out of control?
Now, huh?
Now? It wasn't when Mai got her mind destroyed. It wasn't when people literally got fucking murdered. It wasn't when you were trapped underneath a giant fucking crate about to be crushed to death. It's now with Joey.
Listen, episode 128 in the sub is literally called Jonouchi Dies. So, yeah, she has a right to be like, this has gone too far. Also, Yugi walks in and Kaiba just goes, what's wrong? Was Joey's coffin too heavy to bring up here? This man has no fucking chill.
He really does not like Joey. It's funny.
He hates Joey. Like, honestly, I talk about him hate fucking Yugi. No. That's Joey. That's Joey's place in Kaiba's brain.
Also, that point where he calls him the nerd herd.
The
Killed
nerd
me.
herd is pretty good.
It killed me.
Yeah. Kaiba's one step away from calling them the Sheeple Squad.
Oh, God.
I have a news update for you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
I ordered Skyward Sword HD to be delivered today, thanks to GameStop. Just got the text message it was canceled because the store is closed.
What the
Nice.
fuck?
Keep on winning, Carl.
Keep on winning, baby. Let's fucking go, baby. Roll them dice. They're all gonna be ones. One of them fell.
What'd you roll? This is an important question.
One of them was a 1.
Okay.
One of them is a 1. There's a 3.
Silence.
There's another 3. There's a 4. There's a 19.
Yo!
Damn.
That
Shibuya.
means that I didn't. You didn't hit my skill check passes. I'm now going to roll for initiative and.
Oh, bet?
Yeah,
Well,
totally.
you know, this is good timing because this is, I guess, a picture of Carl in the next few minutes. But also, Shibuya, I'm going on Yugipedia to get play-by-plays for every turn of this fucking duel, since it's a one duel episode.
Yeah.
And I want you to see what image they used to represent the previous episode.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty fucking accurate. It is called Jonouchi Dies in the sub. So, yeah, he's fucking dead.
I'm just going through here like, okay, I need to make sure this is the right episode. What's this one? Oh, okay. Joey's just fucking dead.
Yes, he did in fact eat shit and almost die.
Can't believe he's fucking dead.
So fun little fact. Spanning 6 episodes, this duel and another duel coming up in a different season are the longest in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Huh?
Yeah, not shocking. 6-part duels are not common.
Uh,
But don't worry, we have a 5-part one coming up.
Yay.
Woo! Listen, it's like the end of Battle City. It's the 5-part duel, so it makes sense. It's the big
that'd be
climax.
good,
Yeah. Seeing Yami Marik just put his head under a faucet and sit there
I
and just contemplate like that he almost lost to fucking Joey Wheeler. Kind of funny.
Yes, I'm giving myself a whore's bath.
I was like, please stop. It gives me so much anxiety. You don't know who's washed their hands there?
I agree.
Yeah.
So if he's doing that, do you think that means Kaiba didn't bother to install like any showers?
No, I think
in this
Marik just
fucking-
insists on being a dirty little bitch.
I lived in the desert. I wiped my ass with sand.
Yeah,
That's a real thing. Look it up.
I'm not shocked, frankly.
What?
They talk about it in JoJo's.
Desert bitches make do. That's how it is.
My first girlfriend was a cactus.
She was a real prick.
Sister, it hurts when I stick my wee-wee in the hole.
Okay,
Maybe
moving on.
don't do that.
Marek, do you know what a hospital is?
Now, sister.
We're going there now.
Marik, none of us do, because we've all lived underground for the last 15 years.
We're going to the underground Mercy Hospital.
You're going to get a shot from Injection Fairy Lily.
This is just Mom's cabinet. Yes, this is what I meant.
Oh yeah, Tristan showed up and I was very upset about that.
Sam, yeah.
Understand.
Something's interfering with our rescue channel. You're just not shouting loud enough into it. Help us, please. My friend is in a coma and I shit my pants.
I need a new pair of underwear, or else Serenity won't like me.
Bring a rescue helicopter and pants, but mostly pants.
We got 20 orders of pants arriving here on Kaiba Corp Island. But what about the rescue helicopter? The what?
Whoever is driving that helicopter too did like a terrible job. It was awful. Like he like went like 2 feet in the air and then just like nosedived, and I was like, don't want to be there.
Listen, Kaiba looks to cut corners where he can when it doesn't come to Duel Monsters. If it's not the card game, he's not interested.
True. Yeah, good point.
In addition to the pants, can I get, let's see, a number 5 combo meal with an extra large fry, an extra large drink, an extra large sauce,
I haven't eaten yet. Please don't do this to me.
3 orders of chili spaghetti? Tristan,
Ugh.
no, you're going to shit yourself again. I
That's
know.
what the pants are for, Taya.
That's my secret,
Oh my
babe.
God.
I always shit my pants.
Every day, BioRoxas regrets this a little bit
No,
more.
stop. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, every day Bio regrets saying yes to me, just asking, you want to come on a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast?
Oh man.
Sure, what's the worst that could happen? Bio a year later.
I gotta be honest, Bio, there are times where I genuinely just look back on the podcast and wonder, does Bio hate us?
No. What?
I feel like Bio has every reason to hate us.
No, I feel like Bio hates where our brains go, but not us as people. You
I
know?
love Bio. What? No.
No, I feel
of
so
course
bad, 'cause
not,
I-
Sweetie.
No. No.
I just feel like every time we make stupid jokes like this, I can feel you getting just uncomfortable.
Oh no. I'm getting comfortable. You can't.
But then I
faze
see
me.
you pop into like KZ's chat and be like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I'm like, oh yeah, Bio's a heathen just
Yeah,
like
listen,
us.
I see Bio go into threads on Twitter that just have mittens, and he's not involved in the conversation, he's just like, get her ass! Get her ass!
I'm being nice to Mittens now. No, I'm being nice
Just
to
like,
Mittens.
why are you here? It's so fucking funny.
That's just me like not knowing what
Bio, welcome.
what's going
Hey,
on. I
Hey,
just say random shit.
That's fair.
hey, Bio, welcome to the Hating White Women Club.
No,
you're in.
see, I don't want that to be my brand.
One of us, gobble gobble, one of us.
I almost did like look at my follow list and just be like, man, all these people are really cursed. It's time to purge. I'm getting to that
I mean,
point.
I need to clean out who I'm following because I expect that a lot of those accounts are inactive. But like, damn, bold of you to just be like, cursed, deleted.
I might.
Now, Bio,
It hurts.
you say that a lot of the accounts you follow are cursed. I have to ask you a genuine question. Do you follow Alto?
I do. And I'm like,
That's your problem. Thank you, everyone.
Please be nice to them. Holy fuck.
Please don't make fun of my worst half.
Yeah, no, listen, Carl and Alto are one being sometimes. So like,
It's awful. It's disgusting.
it's terrifying
disgusting how
because
often we
literally,
Wait.
literally,
wait.
they make jokes, but then they will have the exact same thought. It's like with you and me, Shora.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
Carl and Alto's relationship sometimes.
Oh, Carl, I'm so sorry.
so bad. It's the funniest.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry for my loss too.
Who'd you lose?
My life.
We've lost the point of the podcast. Let's bring it back, shall we?
God, yeah.
So, episode 129, turn 1. Yami Yugi draws. He normal summons Queen's Knight in defense
Oh,
position.
you're
and
reading
sets a
through the entire turn order list that I found on the wiki, yeah? Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki goes through each duel canonically and just is like, yes, turn 1, this person does that, plays that, ends their turn. Turn 2,
Hate that.
and
Oh
it goes through. How many turns are in this duel, Shara? Just to sum it up, please.
Well, let's see. In this episode alone, there are 6 turns.
Good.
In the next episode, it covers up to turn 10, with then also covering Joey versus unknown opponent, turn question mark.
Yeah, Joey versus Petite Dragon Kid, who's using a really cute monster that deserves more love.
Deserves death.
Let's
What the fuck?
let's see. Let me.
Petite
Fuck
Dragon
Petite
is
Dragon.
good. Fuck you.
Hey, when are we getting Petite Dragon retrains? I want Petite Dragon retrains.
I think there might be, actually.
I hope there are.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Dear God.
I know that that's often included in the
I feel like
Charmer
I saw
monsters.
one not too long ago, but I could be insane.
Bio for reference. This is the little lad we're talking about. Remember this guy from that?
Oh, I love
that
him.
Joey
He's
Dream
so
duel?
cute. He's just like,
He's very cute. He's useless practically in the card game, but he's adorable.
He's a good boy. I love him.
I felt so bad for him. He was just screaming.
The answer to your question, Shibuya, there are 25 turns in this duel.
Hog.
Can I just say that Kaiba and everyone kept saying that Kuriboh is the weakest and the most useless monster in the world, but look at this little son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
and yet it has the hand effect of just being like, nope, no damage.
Yeah, look at Petite Dragon. This motherfucker's worthless, but he's adorable.
Yeah. You want Kuriboh.
That's not gonna save him. Kuriboh's adorable.
Known
useful,
badass effect monster.
the best motherfucker to exist in the game.
Kuriboh's up there, yeah.
Kaiba don't know shit. He doesn't know shit from his ass.
It's not that he don't
He's
know
not very
shit.
smart.
It's that he's such a power hungry asshole that he refuses to look at this hairy, furry baby and go, yeah, I acknowledge you. It's like, no, I don't acknowledge you. You suck. Get the fuck out. And then he kicks it like a puppy.
I am sad to say
He would kick a puppy.
there
wouldn't
is
He would.
there is
He's a
no
puppy kicker.
Petite Dragon retrain,
Oh, god damn it.
which makes me sad. Fucking oh god, what's the company that covers the Yu-Gi-Oh card game?
Konami?
Konami, yeah. Konami, please give our little boy some respect. He's been with us since like the first fucking set, and you've been doing a lot of nostalgia sets recently. Give us a Petite Dragon archetype. The Petite Boys.
You know what Konami should do? Because I've been thinking about this. Petite Dragon is in like almost every Game Boy Advance era Yu-Gi-Oh game as like one of your staple monsters early on, because those games are like balanced around the early game of Yu-Gi-Oh of like Duelist Kingdom almost, not even Battle City.
Oh yeah, no. Some of the GVA games fucking expect you to win the entire game using a monster that only has like 1,200 attack points.
Yeah, if you get a monster out with 1,500, you are a god. That's how those games work.
I mean, he's on the card art for Win the Wind Charmer and Channeler.
That's cute. But like, imagine if we got like bulky dragon and it's Petite Dragon, but he's fucking ripped.
He got anchor arms. Now I'm an asshole and everyone loves me.
Okay, but like, hear me out. They've made penguins into an archetype. Just make a bunch of petite dragons. It's just like a swarm of leeches, basically, at that point.
That's just a dragon deck.
Yeah, but give petite dragons some effects, bitch.
I still can't believe they made Thunder Dragon a fucking archetype. That's still fucking insane to me.
That is really cool, and it's even funnier that they had to
That they're
change
broken
the
as shit.
Yeah, they had to change the text on the original Thunder Dragon just to be like, okay, yeah, we broke it because we forgot there was a monster called Thunder Dragon.
Yeah, that's like on the same tier of them going, yeah, you know Summon Skull, he's an Archfiend now? Oh.
Which is actually a really good change. Also, Acts of Despair is treated as an Archfiend card.
Yeah, that I never understood, but I think it's cool because I loved Acts of Despair as a kid. So, like, I'll
That
take it.
makes sense to me because it's a good general equip spell, considering it's 1,000 attack points added onto your monster, and it has an effect that lets you redraw it really easily.
Yeah.
it's just a good card to have because 1,000 attack points can make or break a fucking battle.
You know what's a good card?
What?
Life Force Sword.
Life Force Sword is solid, yeah.
I can't believe Kaiba fucking top decked his obelisk just to get it snatched out of his fucking hand like an idiot.
Kaiba top decked his obelisk for Yugi to ruin its value as a trading card and just stick a pen through it.
That was such a good fucking move. Just, all right, Yugi, I'm about to end this duel right now.
No,
Life
you're
Force
not.
Sword.
Yeah, all right.
Stab.
Hey, Kaiba, what's Among Us backwards?
What?
Sugma nuts, idiot!
Good one. Got him.
That.
Kaiba does the I got obliterated face in the Exodia duel.
Yeah, Kaiba just goes, no, it's not possible. And then you hear dun 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 dun.
But you hear it in the fucking, like, opening theme thing? Like the fucking, I don't know what instrument they use to make the fucking
Sounds like a harp.
mystical ancient Egypt sounds. What is that?
It's some kind of Egyptian wind instrument. I don't know specific names, but like.
I also loved Yugi just looking at the. I forgot that the XYZ Dragon Cannon stuff was this duel.
They're so good.
Oh, yeah.
I love
They're
XYZ.
so fucking cool.
They're really cool.
I also loved Yugi just being like, that dragon will be unstoppable if Kaiba finishes it, and I'm like, fucking drop a mirror force.
Yeah, like, where are the basics in the deck here? Like, back row, mirror force, trap hole, dark
Did
hole.
Yugi use any? I mean, like I know he used a couple trap cards, but like Kaiba really used the trap cards.
Yugi's deck is usually more spell card oriented.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yugi's trap cards are more for self-defense than they are for getting your opponent. Whereas Kaiba is all about, like, here's my trap, it's going to fuck specifically you up.
Yeah, and apparently Yugi's favorite fucking card is Change of Goddamn Heart.
Favorite spell card. And, you know, like, listen, it got banned for a
Because
reason.
that was
It's
established,
good.
huh? It's almost like we established in the first fucking season that that's not his favorite spell card. That's Bakura's favorite.
Bakura's in the puzzle, and Bakura was just like, Yugi, change of heart. Pick it. Do it now. Do it now.
Change of heart. Use the banned card, Yugi. Use it. I'm going to use this. Good.
Yeah,
That felt weird.
Yami Bakura in the puzzle watching this shit on like a screen that's just floating out of nowhere, eating popcorn on the stairs, lounging, and he's just like, yeah, good, get his ass.
I like to imagine Yami Bakura's just in the puzzle right now, basically pulling a fucking Ian McDiarmid Palpatine, just being like, good, kill him.
Yeah. I could absolutely see Bakura doing that.
Just every time Joey comes up on screen, you can just hear Bakura just very quietly, good, kill him. Kill him, Yugi.
I don't know why Yugi didn't summon Big Shield Gardna if it was in his hand.
Because he summons it later, dum-dum.
Could have summoned it a little earlier. You had a whole turn to just have a very good defensive monster out to block off Kaiba for a bit.
I mean, yeah, but, he didn't want to.
Some king of games he is.
I mean, didn't he win?
There's a lot of decisions Yugi makes in this duel where I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Do that earlier, or just do this instead of this. Look at you could win so much faster.
I also noticed a little something. It's actually really interesting in this duel how, like, they specifically use the colors of each of the sets of monsters that these guys fucking tribute for their god cards. Because if you notice, the XYZs, blue, red, and yellow respectively. And then Queen's Knight is red. King's Knight is yellow. Jack's Knight is blue. The colors of the god cards to summon the god cards. I just thought that was a fun touch.
I don't know how to break this to you, Shibuya, but that's just primary colors.
Shut up. I hate when... Sorry. That came...
and then why Dragon Head is a dragon because, yeah, dragons are cool.
I get comments like that all the time on YouTube where I'm like, oh, this is a cool detail. So it's like, you know, that's just really common. And I'm like, shut up.
And it's just like, you're overthinking it. And it's like, yes, I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan, and...
I'm just saying...
I'm just saying...
Fucking primary colors,
Yeah,
baby.
and I'm just saying, shut up. I thought it was neat.
Sorry, Carl. I just
It's like the three most common colors: red, blue, and yellow.
actually aren't the three? Isn't it RG red, green, and blue? Aren't those the three most common colors? Right.
It depends. It depends
No, it
on
doesn't.
You're thinking
Hi.
of
Hi,
video.
What are we talking
Hi,
about?
artist here. It depends on what you're talking about here, because when it comes to light spectrum, like there's the differences between light spectrum, printing, and video, and mainly it's just RGB and CMYK.
I'm just talking about primary colors, which the primary colors are red, blue, and yellow.
What are the
Yeah.
primary colors?
Primary
Wow,
colors are
they're
red,
green,
blue,
and
and yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, red,
What?
green, and blue.
Bio, you're trying to gaslight me right now on something that I know for a fact because they teach you this. They teach you this in fucking kindergarten, Bio. You can't trick me, you little greenhorn.
Joseph, I can taste colors.
Please don't bring him back. Put him out of his
I
misery.
can taste the duty in your mouth. He's just spewing a lot of shit.
Did anyone predict the Konami code coming into play for this fucking duel? Because I didn't.
Not at all. That fucking back and forth. I'm gonna control your monster. I'm gonna control it back. What?
Yeah, what? No, you. No, me. It's mine.
This entire fucking duel is nothing but a series of no you, no you, no you.
Yeah, their decks.
no, you,
Their decks are made
no,
up
you.
entirely of Uno reverse cards, and it's so good. I love it.
I gotta.
The way that
What's the bio?
the way Kaiba was talking about how he had his XY dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And now he just
Yeah.
into the one left, and he was like, "Wait until I summon my Z dragon. You'll never guess the name of it then."
Bet you can guess what comes next, Yugi.
Yugi, I have them all. XYZ, I exceed summon. Wait,
Yeah,
that's not now.
yeah. It is funny how that ends up working out given later seasons and gimmicks.
Also, I really liked Kaiba just stealing Slifer from Yugi's deck, and Yugi just going, "Thanks for getting it out. Exchange,
No,
idiot." Give
The
it
best
back.
part of that was that in the sub, Yugi just goes, I wanted to wait till Light Force Sword was done to use this, but thanks for giving me my God card now, exchange. He talked about setting it up specifically so he could take Obelisk from him, because Kaiba's just like,
That's
I want
awesome.
both God cards, and Yugi's like, well,
It's really
looks like we were
fucking
thinking the
funny.
same thing, dumb bitch.
That's
I
great.
think that was pretty smart.
So, quick thing. Why the fuck have they not jumped on the idea of making an Exceeds XYZ monster?
I don't know, because they don't like money, I guess.
Yeah.
That's like the fucking perfect thing to do with an XYZ Dragon Cannon retrain. Make it an Exceeds monster.
No, you know
Fuck!
the best part of that would be, they're all like level 4 machine monsters, right?
Yeah.
If you had like Exceeds XYZ monsters, it would be 3 level 4 monsters if any of the cards under this are X Head Cannon, Y Dragon Tank, or I'm sorry, X Head Cannon, Y Dragon Head, or Z Metal Tank, you get like a bonus or something. Tie it into the original monsters so that you make them viable again. Make
And
it
then
raw.
you could give it the overlay effect where like some Exceeds monsters are able to just go in without needing the 3 or whatever by going in on one specific card. Like you can just go from Utopia to Utopia Ray.
Yeah.
You could just do that where it's like if you have XYZ Dragon Cannon on the field, you can just Exceed summon immediately to the Exceeds version of it
That would be really good. I would love
for
that.
a different effect. That would be fucking cool. How has this not been done? Konami? Hello?
Hire me, Konami.
Konami, if you listen to our podcast, hi, thank you. B, please take our ideas into consideration. Take them up with the office in Japan that's in charge of making new Yu-Gi-Oh cards. See, we would open shit and promote if you were so willing to like sponsor us. I don't know, like we could work something out. Just like I have a Twitter. DM me on Twitter.
I'm just saying, you want to send me a set of the new King's Court? Like you want to send me a box of King's Court? I'll gladly open it. I want those Egyptian god cards.
Yeah,
really
if
badly.
you want me to hype the shit out of those god cards, please
I'll
send
do
me a
that
raw.
for you.
I would cry.
Konami, I'm basically a crack addict. I'm your ideal card pack opener. I will open those and I will freak out over every single card. I will be your Leonhardt for Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, I'll take a photo of my old Yu-Gi-Oh card collection
Wait, you
and
mean
just
people fake reactions?
yeah, sometimes.
What?
I'll open a pack, get a Petite Dragon, and be like, yo, Petite Dragon, wow.
Please don't do actual Leonhardt reactions because that man overdoes it way too much. I look, as someone who's also way too into just the serotonin of watching shiny shit come out of a foil pack, I've seen a lot of his videos, and yeah, it's fake as fuck.
It's not bad, but a lot of times it does get tiring to listen to him constantly fucking make specific card jokes like not too how do you do, and just be like, dude, just get on with it, please.
Yeah, listen, he's targeting like the 12-year-old demographic who can't afford to get cards, so he just watches other people open it. So I get it, but like it is exhausting to deal with that sort of thing for too long. Anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh!
You guys want to talk about season 3, episode 33?
Oh my god, was that one episode?
Yeah.
Wait, why are we on 33, Carl? It's 30.
Huh? What?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Carl
Episode
said
130.
Oh,
Clash in the
right,
Coliseum,
okay.
Part 2.
I'm sorry.
Season 3, episode 33.
Hey.
Fucking idiot.
I'm going off of the sub numbers, you fucking dum-dum.
I didn't even say 100. I just said 33.
Look, I haven't eaten. My brain is just thinking about cardboard crack, not about numbers, so forgive me if I'm fucking stupid.
I haven't eaten. That means my ears don't work.
I haven't eaten, that means my brain go,
How is it that every week we manage to top ourselves with our crack-headedness?
Yeah, it's wild. Eventually we
It's
have
the
to
crack.
peak, and so far I don't think we have yet. There's
crack.
always one bit in every episode that overtakes like the bit from the last episode as being like the dumbest shit we've ever done, but also somehow kind of the funniest.
The faces and the screams that Petite Dragon did in this episode. The funniest shit in the world. It's fucking funny as hell.
Yeah.
Poor boy, he was just like, hi, I'm here. Ah!
He was just like, hey, I love live.
Preston fucking shit, you dumb little dead bitch. I don't got a lot of notes for this.
Yeah, this episode is like the least amount of notes I took because most of my notes were just reactionary. Oh shit, that's raw. That's a good play. Oh my god, that's gonna be trouble.
No,
that
that's
sort of
not
thing.
raw. That's Slifer and
My
Obelisk.
first note is Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't spoil the entire season challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And if only.
I would like to just I'm gonna play this in the background of the episode as well, but I would like for you guys to hear the Japanese theme of the god cards, because anytime a god card is summoned or does cool shit, this theme starts playing. And it's
so
really
fucking
good.
It's so fucking good.
Oh, and it's called God's Anger. Just to top it off.
Hell yeah.
Just listen to some of this while we're talking. It's really good.
By the way, Carl, I just want you to know something. Earlier when I brought up the Mokuba with the Super Saiyan 3 eyebrows, apparently Vegeta's gotten a new form in the manga.
Yeah, I just saw that.
I saw it
Gives
too.
him the Super Saiyan 3 eyebrows without the hair.
What? Picture. Source.
It's really
Vegeta
fucking
got a
good.
new form in the Dragon Ball manga.
Is that thing still going?
The Super
Yeah.
manga is going, yeah.
Unfortunately.
How?
Because Dragon Ball will never die.
Please die.
Bio, I've been saying that for so fucking long, bud.
Listen, they peak the trunks, they'll never peak again as hard, and we just need to accept it.
Yeah. What? Yeah. No, it was. Ugh.
I know.
The stand-up parts of this episode were XYZ Dragon Cannon dope as shit. The night plays were dope as
Yes,
shit.
yes,
Slifer's dope as shit.
yes.
And then Kaiba going, I'm not impressed, Yugi, after literally shitting his pants when Slifer was summoned.
Yeah, can we talk about the fucking... Speaking of Dragon Ball, can we talk about the Dragon Ball aura that consumed Yugi as he held this card to the fucking sky?
Oh, it was really
Man's
great.
turned pink, lightning rains down, Kaiba's shitting his pants.
Yeah, I'm like, take him out, Yugi, put him in the ground.
Bury him!
I love the very vague, we're being helpful things that literally everyone else does. Fucking cuts to Yugi's friends. Looks like something major's going on up there. Cuts to Ishizu. Odeon, it appears Slifer just attacked. You guys are great. You're really good at noticing things happening.
In fairness, there's a whole fucking coliseum blocking off most of the action, and what they can see is, like, you staring out your window trying to look at shit that's happening 30,000 feet above you.
But you don't. It's like useless commentary. There's no need to say any of this. It's like, yeah, of course something major's happening up there.
Have you watched any anime ever?
That, yes. Reactions take up pages, which gives the mangaka more time to write and sleep.
Listen, the only time I give a shit about reactions like that where they state the obvious is happening is in JoJo's. That's the only time I give a shit.
That's fair. JoJo reactions are pretty fucking good.
I haven't watched that.
But at least Ishizu's reactions are, like, more impactful because she's just like, oh god, the prophecy. The prophecy.
Because everyone knows the best part of JoJo's Part 1 is even Speedwagon's afraid.
Yeah, Speedwagon screaming it. So good.
Speedwagon.
Thank you for reminding me of one of my favorite manga like reaction panels of all time. That's just a speech bubble. I gotta go fucking find this thing now. 'Cause
please.
I thought you were gonna say thank you for reminding me of my favorite Nazi, because I was gonna be like, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sounds great.
No, even Speedwagon's afraid is part 1. You're skipping ahead in JoJo's.
Sorry, I did the Speedwagon, and that's what.
Oh, true. Okay, fair enough.
Let's see here.
Totally.
JoJo's is nuts, Bio. I would
No,
recommend.
JoJo's is insane.
I would recommend cautiously that you try it. If it's not for you, that's understandable, because it is like a different breed of insane.
First off, I don't know anything about manga. Like,
Okay.
like reading or like where to read it. Because I
Read
used to
Chainsaw Man.
have, huh?
I just said read Chainsaw Man. Continue.
Oh, well, I had this app, right? And that's where I read all my manga. And then I like blacked out for 6 months. And when I came back to my app, it was like broken. And I looked it up and I guess it was illegal. And so now I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to read.
This is where I read. I just go on Viz.
Finding manga officially can be a little bit rough, but Viz Media is usually pretty good about having a lot of stuff. I think they have the JoJo rights.
I think so. I just, it's like $2 a month to read fucking everything they have on there.
Yeah.
$2
Viz
a
tends
month.
to get a lot of licenses in the West for manga, so if you're curious, I would say check them out.
Also, a shout out to Devil's Candy, which was a webcomic that has officially been made into an official manga.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah?
congrats.
Fucking insane.
Nice.
Please read Devil's Candy. Please read Chainsaw Man.
Okay.
Okay, I've heard about
I
Chainsaw
cannot-
Man.
Yeah.
I cannot find a good like HD of this, so I'm going to have to grab the like lowest quality one I can find.
The only thing with Chainsaw Man Bio is
It's very bloody.
if you're wary of some gore, so just
Oh, it's super like horror and gore heavy.
yeah,
Oh,
which is
I'm not-
nuts considering it was published in Shonen Jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mangaka behind Chainsaw Man has done previous works that were that cover like incredibly philosophical topics in the weirdest ways.
You can say Fire Punch.
Yeah, Fire Punch is real fucked up, but at the same time it's incredibly good.
Yeah.
Anyway, copy image. This is my favorite fucking manga speech bubble I've ever seen.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Downloading the images for this episode in like 3 days without any context because I won't remember this is gonna be fun.
I'm not sure what's going on, but my asshole is in danger. Standing outside of Taco Bell.
Yeah. Well, no, at Taco Bell, you know what's going on. You're eating Taco Bell.
You're right. You're standing outside of Chipotle in this case. Because who knows what the fuck goes on in that.
Salmonella. That's why I don't eat at Chipotle.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, they had some cases reported a while back. I was glad I had never eaten there. I'm still never eating there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's Shamelly.
I still hate seeing the pharaoh as white. That's my next note. I still hate seeing a white pharaoh, but at least there's like really intense shading on them. So like I can give it a pass.
So at least I can't perceive his whiteness.
Yeah, at least he's half obscured by shadows, which is a really cool aesthetic choice, and also covers up the fact that he's white for a good portion of it.
Thank you for reminding me of a favorite little joke from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged here, by the way.
Oh, you're
Because
awesome.
when in Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, when they do the scene where Kaiba and Yami are, you know, just hovering over all of fucking ancient Egypt and all this shit, they just go with, "Look, it's like our ancient ancestors or something." Yes, and they're speaking ancient Egyptian, and it's just their fucking voices backwards.
It's just them speaking.
That's pretty good.
It's just it's just them speaking, but they've been put through a fucking reverse filter.
By the way, Bio, I'm just going to put these in here out of context for you to enjoy. One of my favorite parts of Chainsaw Man.
It's no use taking precautions against Quan Shi. The one we need to watch out for is Germany's Santa Claus.
What? Oh my god.
So funny.
It's nuts.
And then they show Santa Claus and he's fucked up. He turns people into dolls and shit. It's awful.
So anyway,
Shibuya?
back to Yu-Gi-Oh!
If we do a second anime podcast, we gotta do fucking Chainsaw Man.
No, I don't know that I want to read Chainsaw Man. It's a problem. I've looked at some of the stuff that goes on. I don't know that I want to read that. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
fair.
a wuss.
Not a wuss. You have standards. You have values.
Bitch. You bitch.
Don't have to.
No, I mean I'm a wuss when it comes to like gore and horror.
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
Can I say that the coolest fucking thing I've seen in my entire life is Yugi looking up at the sky and just being like, "He's coming," and it's just Obelisk fucking zooming in on his fucking wings,
Yeah,
just flying over.
it's really good. It's just like he's coming, and then you just hear the cyberpunk music as Obelisk starts to show up in the sky.
It's so funny.
There's a lot of
God,
moments in these episodes that I feel are very memeable and that I feel like I should post like just on Twitter as edits. Like there's one moment later on where Kaiba resummons Obelisk and the screen shakes, where I feel like I should put like that bass boosted audio in there.
Oh,
Not to mention Kaiba's ridiculous fist shake, but that's for later.
this duel has a lot of really good line reads, like, "What happened to your cannon, Kaiba? Tell me."
Yeah, they go insane with some of these reads.
They go fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, I hate that Slifer has two mouths. Hate that a lot.
Yeah, but literally it ties into his abilities, so it's cool.
Bio, you've known Slifer has two mouths since he was introduced. It was a major part of its introduction.
Yeah, like you think
Yeah.
I was paying attention?
Look at him.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's the most Carl thing I've ever heard you say.
Christ. The Carlification is complete.
Oh man,
Bio just looks down. His hand is already becoming like yours, Carl. Oh no.
what is it? Yeah.
I'm already half Calamity.
Oh man,
Got him. Ladies and gentlemen,
Also, I don't
got
know
him.
at what point we're at, but I have a note about like how the Chaos Emeralds are coming down around Yugi. That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, that's later. That is like a couple episodes from now. I know exactly what you mean. Wait till you hear the words.
No, it's 34. That's episode 34.
No, Card of Sanctity
Hey.
was here.
Yeah.
Carl, honest question.
Was it?
What's your recusant sigil equivalent?
A very fancy N for nut.
Cool.
I'm surprised it's not a phi.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah.
I changed my answer. It's a phi now.
Oh wait, maybe I skipped an episode. It's possible I skipped an episode.
I think you're a little bit ahead, but as soon as we talk about Card of Sanctity, that's when the Chaos Emeralds come down and like Yugi gets the aura.
Okay. Yeah, because my note for 37, the start of it is I guess I blacked out and completely missed episode 36. So maybe I missed 33 or 34.
Maybe.
One of those.
Maybe. I mean, look, we'll see. If things start to not sound familiar, then we'll know
We're not
which
on
one you
34
missed.
yet. Unless we're good to move on from 33.
No, I mean, I just had, a couple more notes. Like, one is just, holy shit, this was the era I started getting into collecting the cards. You can tell, because I was pogging at shit like interdimensional matter transporter. Like, who gets excited for interdimensional matter transporter?
Real Yu-Gi-Oh! Stands.
Correct.
You know what card I do get excited for, though?
What?
Yugi activating his face down soul rope.
Yeah, Soulrobe's pretty good.
We have to move into the next episode. My first note's fucking killing me.
Well, hold on, I got one more note. Slifer the Sky Dragon can help clear up your internet signal. If you're ever in trouble and you can't call your friends,
Can't believe that.
calm down Slifer the Sky Dragon and just have him like scream, and you'll fix
Slifer's mouth opens and it just makes like a horrible AOL noise.
it. I need to edit that.
Just makes fucking
That's
dial
another
up.
one.
Just an awful dial-up noise as it shoots into the sky. And then when the clouds start to clear away, it just does the dun 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 dun.
Okay,
I'm just writing down all the memes I have to make because these are going on Twitter later.
when they start, like... I think this is the point where they started, like, broadcasting the duel to the city, right? Just... I want you to imagine everybody just gathered around being like, holy shit, this is so fucking cool. And then the god cards clash against each other, the fucking televisions explode, and just hundreds of people die.
Oh, that's the end of the next episode, I think.
Yeah, that's not till Obelisk and Slifer clash, which is next episode, I believe.
Kaiba killed people.
Yeah.
It's not the first time and it won't be the last. Literally.
Yeah.
Season 3, episode 34.
Episode 131.
Shibuya, I think you might have found this week's promo.
Listen, this week's promo might just be me making all of these dumb edits and putting putting them over the thumbnail.
But Shibuya, a mini promo for Patreon where it's just Kaiba killed people, and then it wouldn't be the first. It's really good.
I wanted to imagine Mokuba just like, I hope I haven't missed all the good stuff. The second he passes through the holographic wall, he gets hit by a stray blast from Slifer, instantly killing and evaporating him.
Carl, my first note for this episode was prediction: Mokuba's gonna get fucking launched by the power of the god cards. I was sadly wrong.
Mokuba passes through the holographic Colosseum wall just in time for Obelisk to punch him square in the fucking face.
Like, I'm picturing Mokuba passing through the second his foot touches the ground, like the beam of light from the beginning of the World of Light thing in Smash Bros. Happens, just beaming him away, and his shoes just drop to the floor.
Yeah, and it just goes game. The fucking Smash match is up.
Mokuba, no! I can buy another one.
Obelisk wins.
It's okay, that's why I had the clone factory built.
Seto,
You're my new boy now. You're my new baby Mokuba. My sweet brother.
The totem pole with speakers was a weird choice.
The new Mokuba just looks up at Seto and does the Kirby drool thing that you were talking about earlier.
No, stop it. And that's a whole thing that we have to reference from before recording. No, stop it. God damn it.
Oh, Gary, you are. That's funny.
It's kind of funny.
I could just grab a fucking screenshot of that, Shibuya, don't worry.
I mean, fair.
I don't want them to continue showing me Weevil and Esperoba. I'm over them.
Listen, at least they don't speak. If they spoke, you would be hating everything right now.
Hey, technically Esperoba gets a line. It's just a reactionary line of him going, oh.
Yeah. Some recycled voice lines.
Yeah.
I heard that noise and I was like, don't. You're inconsequential from this point forward. I'm pretty sure he never shows up again.
Yeah, I don't think he does either, but look, he gave Joey Jinza. We owe him that much.
Esperoba.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
You remember
No,
Esperoba?
I thought you were talking about that.
Excuse
Bug
me,
Boy.
would you like this, baby?
I hate that bug boy.
No,
That's a bug
Esperoba's
boy.
not the bug boy. That's Weevil.
No, I know. We will.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's just me. Yeah,
He also appeared there, and I was like,
Right. If you need a reminder on who Esperoba is, here is our thumbnail from episode
it's
11.
That kid, right?
Episode
Who,
of
like, had the
Esperoba was
brain-
episode
yeah.
11 of the podcast. Fuck.
That's gross.
Jesus.
Thank you for reminding me of that awful edit. I love it.
Thank you for making it, Shara.
It is I, Mega Mind.
I like Tristan running into the room, just being like, "Hey guys, we got everything back up," and Serenity going, "Thanks, Tristan," and it's like, he didn't do shit. He screamed into a microphone after Mokuba went, "That's not gonna help."
They don't know that.
And he just stood there.
Tristan can lie and say he helped.
That won't be the first time he lied to Serenity's fucking face.
Correct.
I'll kick him out a goddamn window.
Can I just say I love the stupid mind game bullshit that both of them, both Yugi and Kaiba do in this duel, of just putting a face down that's completely irrelevant to the current situation, but having it on the field and being cocky enough to get away with it.
Yugi's wasn't a bluff. Yugi's helped him.
Yeah, Yugi's was just pot of greed, which is neat.
The fucking long con pot of greed. What a good play.
But listen, the fact that Kaiba had a field, I think it was a field spell, or a continuous spell, that lets you play a spell card during your opponent's turn meant that was possible. And also pot of greed just helps because Slifer relies on hand size. And pot of greed is just like, tee 2 cards. Smart.
Exactly.
Money, 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 money.
So great.
Money.
You know what else is great that I've never heard of up until now? Disgraceful charity.
Right, that plays so great.
I've never heard of this fucking card in my life, but I love it. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and it's great.
I was like, why the fuck did he do card destruction? How good is that going to be? And then he said disgraceful charity, and I went, yo,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I was just like, I'm sorry, I've never heard of this bitch.
It's so fucking good.
The reason you've never heard of it is because it's probably anime only.
Probably.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Unfucking fortunately, because that would be a really fucking cool card.
By the card art alone, you can tell which cards are anime only.
Yeah.
That would be a really cool card, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, it really would be. Fucking a counterpart to graceful charity? You kidding? That's amazing.
That would be literally if you could combo graceful and disgraceful charity, because graceful charity is a draw 3 cards, discard 2, I believe.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then disgraceful charity just lets you get those back.
Please bring back graceful charity.
Graceful charity is solid. Please. I feel like shit, man. I just want her back.
Feels like shit. Just wanted to give me a handy J hit behind the 7-Eleven again.
Card guard. Neat.
You're seeing that as a block. Card guard.
Card guard. Cool.
You can't touch her anymore. She's safe.
Card guard. She used protection. She's good.
They don't call him a card sleeve for nothing.
Fuck you. Okay, I think this is the preview for this week. Fucking hell. Damn.
That's a great joke. What'd you call that one? The aristocrats.
Get her in the bedroom. That's what I call an ultra pro gamer move. That's a joke 2 people will understand, but
That's not a gamer move. Gamers can't get girls in their bedrooms.
what if you're a gamer and a girl?
Thank you for reminding me of a really stupid video.
Got him.
Impossible.
Excuse me. Hi.
What?
Carl, Shibuya, there's a video I saw the other day that YouTube would appreciate because it was just a girl playing like some shooter game, Call of Duty or some shit,
Yeah.
with her phone, with a fucking Google Voice phone number as her username. So people would keep calling her and being and just kept fucking calling her and going like, "Oh, you're a girl? I can't talk to women."
That's great.
That's
Like,
incredible.
unironically, these guys were just that self-aware, just going, "Oh, you're a female? I'm a gamer. I can't talk to women."
I love that, actually.
Wait.
Sometimes
Change of-
gamers earn rights.
I didn't realize change of heart was forbidden. Is it really?
Yes, because
Yeah,
its effect is a little bit OP.
Its effect is a complete, like, no downsides, take control.
Yeah, for like one turn.
Even so. In modern Yu-Gi-Oh, that's enough to cripple a lot of decks.
Yeah, but there's a lot of cards that already do that. There's cards that do that for free and give you, like, the monster forever. Wow, I don't, like, what?
Listen, take it up with our potential soon-to-be sponsors. Call me Konami.
They're just like, all right, but we can't have you, like, take control of an opponent's monster and keep it without something happen. All right, so then I remove the 2 Exceed monsters from my fucking giant eye, and they go into the graveyard, and then their effects pop, and then I get extra stuff from that. You fucking idiots. Now I have 2 monsters, and I get effects from the cards in the graveyard, you morons. Give me back my change of hand.
Heart.
Give me back chicken game, because I like the way that one sounds.
Now, change of hand would be
game.
a fucked up, like, evolution of exchange. Both players just completely swap hands.
That would be the funniest troll card that I can possibly think of.
Super exchange.
Kuriboh coming in like a Chad, saving the day.
Give me back pot of grade. Just one. Just one pot
I
of
love
grade.
Yugi just going like, and thanks to you, Kuriboh, I was able to survive this turn. And then Kuriboh just showing up from the grave as a ghost, just being like, yeah, woo!
I can't understand you, but yay.
Kuriboh's like,
I am just a tiny little creature.
I'm just a little guy and it's my birthday.
Kuriboh also doing the Kirby face.
I knew that edit real bad.
I also would like to bring up how, I don't know if anybody else saw it, but in a shot in this duel, like right after that, there's a shot of Yugi like holding his cards down at an angle, and 4Kids did not put card art on his cards. So it's just the bottoms and then pure white.
Yeah. It's really good.
It's not good.
What do you mean? It's great. It's awesome.
No.
One of my notes is just stop in all caps. I'm assuming that's when they showed Weevil a second time.
Possibly it could also be Kaiba just saying like, stop taking cheap shots when Yugi was just playing the fucking game with combos.
I'm just sitting here like, man, if only Dark Bribe existed sooner. If only Yugi was just like, all right, Kaiba, I see you activating your trap card. Here's Dark Bribe. Draw 1 card. Your trap's gone. See you later, idiot.
That would be so good. Dark Bribe is great.
Dark Bribe is such a good fucking card.
It's so good. The art is so fucking funny. I love it.
That and Scrap Iron Scarecrow, 2 of the fucking best to exist.
I'm just gonna drop Dark Bribe in here, Bio, so you can appreciate how goofy but good this is.
Your opponent activates the spell trap card. Your opponent draws 1 card. Also negate the spell trap activation if you do destroy it. Yikes.
Yeah. So your opponent gets to draw a card, but they don't get to activate their effect.
Such a good card. It's such a good fuck you. You're not doing that.
Yeah.
And Scrap Iron Scarecrow was basically flip it face up, negate an attack, flip it back face down, activate it again when you want to.
Yeah.
It's a really good fucking card. Some would say broken. I would say just run Dark Bribe, idiot. Run an MST.
Let's be good at the game.
Run fucking back row, idiot.
Okay, so how did duels work before like online stuff? Where you had like access to all the cards? Did you just like
You had to go buy cards.
Okay, really? Okay.
Without online stuff, you buy the cards. You duel in person, right? And then your opponent just goes, I activate, and it does, and then you just grab their card from the mat and then read it for 5 minutes, trying to
Yeah,
understand
pretty much.
the like 2.2 font, and you read it and you squint and you go, and you think
You see, Bio,
about it.
This is how it went. You would go to trollandtoad.com and you would look at every single individual card you needed for your deck, and you'd go, man, that one's $20. I don't know if I can afford the $20 for one single fucking card. And then you'd wait until you get paid to spend $200 for a fucking deck.
Or
my God.
you do the sensible fucking thing and just go, yeah, I have proxies until I can buy these fucking cards. And you like write the card that you want to use on a piece of paper, put that in a deck sleeve, and then that counts as that. And your opponent's just like, okay, cool, I get it. Some of these cards are $50 or more. That's fair.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That would be my entire deck. Is just the sleeves.
Just proxy.
Oh man.
Oh, Shibuya, thank you for reminding me. I was going to fucking send you a picture of this, but it was like 3 a.m. last night. And I forgot to get a picture anyway.
That's fair.
The card shop that me and Mike went to had one of those really beautiful Kotobukiya Seto Kaiba statues, and I almost fucking sent you a picture being like, bitch, do you want it? Give me money, I'll buy it.
Bitch, I kind of already have it. I pre-ordered the Yami Yugi and the Kaiba Kotobukiya statues a while back.
I don't know which one it was, though. They also had a Dark Magician Girl, which I was tempted to get just to be like, this is money.
There's a pop-up parade Dark Magician Girl that's only like $30. So if you really want a Dark Magician Girl statue for the bit, that's probably a safer option for your wallet. The Dark Magician Kotobukiya figure is also really good, and I'm eyeing that very heavily at some point. But I'm still redecorating my room, so once I get like good shelves, I'll sell off a bunch of figures that I impulse bought, and then maybe get that.
By the way, Carl, you're gonna want to see this. There you go.
God
Thank
damn it, Shora.
That's a great edit.
That's really... I hate how good that turned out,
God.
frankly.
Okay, so I'm sure that they've changed obelisk effects over the years.
Probably.
Because on Yu-Gi-Oh! Fandom it says, tribute 2 monsters, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. I thought originally that obelisk effect was sacrifice 2 monsters, obelisk gains their attack. But then in this duel, this little dumb son of a bitch, Kaiba, is just like, I'm gonna deal 4,000 damage to you by sacrificing 2 monsters. It's like, when the fuck was that a thing?
Yeah. Now, the card effect I'm seeing is tribute 2 monsters, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. You can't activate, and you cannot attack the turn you activate this. Which is a more fair effect. Also, I'm sure you guys already saw my edit ideas, but Kaiba shaking his fist at fucking 10 miles an hour in that one shot when he's so pissed. It's all I was hearing was just like cartoon noises. It's so stupid.
Kaiba shaking his fist like, Yugi, I'm going to say a slur.
No!
That wouldn't be the first time. Also, I just have to show something really quick.
Oh.
I say really quick. It's gonna take me a hot minute to get them out.
All right, that's fine. We'll just keep talking while you figure that out. Oh yeah, Card of Sanctity is the end of this episode, so Chaos Emeralds,
Chaos
come
Emeralds,
down.
let's go.
It's really good.
That's pretty
So good.
Yeah, baby, Chaos Emeralds, let's go.
And apparently in the sub, when Kaiba sees that, he's just like, no way. He drew the best card for replenishing your hand in the whole fucking game. So that is the best card for what it does at this point in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Here's my camera. Hi. How's it going?
What?
Hi, the viewers won't see this, but
So-
what's up?
The viewers won't see this, but you guys will see
I don't say anything.
that I have now, finally, after all these years, Slifer the Sky Dragon,
Oh,
the playable version, our beautiful boy, Winged Dragon of Ra,
yo,
the
and it's the
playable
good
version.
Takahashi art. Holy shit!
That's the jump version. Hell yeah.
It's the jump version, and the original obelisk
Nice.
The unplayable
with
version.
the blue back.
Yeah, that's why they're
Yeah.
unplayable.
Beautiful. Love it.
They are very sick.
I finally have all 3 of them.
I remember crying when I got the Yugi box years ago, and it had all 3 of Yugi's major decks from the anime, and that included like the promo cards from Duelist Kingdom, so like Glory of the King's Hand, the map card, that sort of thing, and it also had the god cards. And I looked at them and I went, I've wanted you for basically my entire life. I'm crying.
Shibuya, I am powerful.
Yes, I still have them in
I cannot be stopped, you fools.
Now, Shibuya, I am strong.
I am strong.
I am strong.
Hey, Carl.
Huh?
I have a gift for you in this trying time of yours. Something that will
Huh?
bring a smile to your face.
Oh?
That's really good.
Is it pussy?
Carl.
Look at him.
It's really good.
Look at this little son of a bitch.
Yeah. It works so much better on Kuriboh than it does on Mokuba.
But they both work, and that's what makes it great.
That's amazing.
The thing with Mokuba is that the
Mokuba
placement makes it terrifying. On Kuriboh, I'm just
Mokuba
like,
with that
yeah,
face
love
makes
it.
him look like an Oni cartoons character.
It does, and I
Yeah.
hate that you've said this. Now I'm not going to stop seeing it.
Let it cartoon, yeah.
Did I ever tell you guys my... Oh, man. Do we have time in the podcast so I can talk about my Oni cartoons experience?
I don't know if you've said it on the podcast, because I know I've heard this story from you a couple times.
You've never said it on the podcast, but I've heard this story like 6 times. I don't know if
Yeah.
Roxas has heard it.
So I was in an elevator at a MagFest one time, and someone in the elevator asked when Chris's panel went, and me and my dear friend Mentor Man looked at them and went, who the fuck is Chris? And they went, Oni cartoons, Oni and G, and we were like, oh, Oni cartoons, yeah. And then we went, no, we don't know. We just know who he is now. And then there was silence, and then 2 people walked out, and one of them looked back, really creeped out. And then our dear friend Hunter James,
Me? What?
not James, Hunter, my dear friend Hunter, waved at them and went, bye, Chris. And we went, what did you just say? And he's like, yeah, that was Chris. That was Oni and G that just walked off the elevator. Years later, listening to the Sleepy Cabin podcast, they're talking about what's the weirdest con experience you ever had. Well, some guys in an elevator said Oni cartoons, yeah, and then there was silence, and we got off the elevator and no one noticed us, and we left. What an awful experience.
It's pretty funny,
Pretty
though.
funny.
So fucking mad.
The TV's exploded, killing thousands. We move on to episode 132.
Season 3. Episode 35.
This the one. Okay, is this the one where we have all the flashbacks for Joey?
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know.
Is it this one or 36? No, I think it's 36.
Okay, I didn't watch 36.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Kaiba's default of shit going wrong because of magic just being like, it's a holographic malfunction! Every time I laugh because he's so
funny.
stupid.
He's such a bitch.
He's such a bitch.
Imagine being Seto Kaiba in this day and age.
That's a lot of
You get a
people on
guillotine.
Twitter. What are you talking about?
No, they're not as rich, but they have the attitude.
Yeah, no, they're not as rich.
They don't have the intelligence or the money. All they have is the attitude and a Twitter account.
Got him.
Yeah. Imagine looking at Egypt and going, look at this dump. And like, Jesus Christ, man, that's disrespectful.
I think it's really funny though. They just like look at and they're like, oh, pyramids. Yeah, it's Egypt.
My favorite thing about this episode, besides in my notes just saying Kaiba's a right-wing nut job, he's the Steven Crowder of card games.
No! Stop that!
God.
Jesus Christ, Carl.
Oh. No, I'm gonna say something that's
Debate me.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna hurt you even worse. Gozaburo Kaiba is the Tucker Carlson of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe.
Thank you everyone for listening to the Millennium Microphone. Unfortunately, it has to end now. Podcast is over. We're never coming back. But I realized watching this episode, this fucking ref's been there this entire goddamn time. Imagine if when they did that flashback into Egypt that he went with them. They dropped down and fucking Kaiba's like, where are we? And Yugi's like, it looks like we're in H. And this man just starts screaming like, what the fuck was that?
Well, no.
Where are we?
No, because it is explained in the sub more than the dub that the reason that specifically Kaiba and Yugi saw that memory of ancient Egypt was because each of the Millennium items resonated with their rightful owners. So, like, for the rod, it's Kaiba. For the puzzle, it's Yugi. Nobody else saw it.
For the rod, it's Kaiba. Really?
Yeah, because Kaiba's ancient counterpart was the original keeper of the Millennium Rod.
What? Oh, no wonder
Yeah.
Marik hates Kaiba.
Yeah. Well,
Well, and everybody, but
Marik just kind of hates everybody and is just like, I'm going to kill you. But he specifically...
Why is he Waluigi?
That's not Waluigi, dumbass.
I'm gonna kill ShibuyaKaiba.
No, listen. If we're gonna assign these roles to anybody, I feel... Well, actually, is... Between Marik and Bakura, who's the Wario, who's the Waluigi?
Fuck.
That's a tough call, right?
I would say Bakura's the Wario. Because he's the thief. And also he shows up more than Marik, who's the Waluigi, and only shows up in a couple
But
side
Marik runs the gang of stealing shit. Bakura's just kind of a pest.
And Bakura's the more popular one with the fans.
Who's who? Let us know in the comments down below.
Let us know in the comments down below.
I'm just gonna say this. Marik has the more like imposing silhouette. He bigger. So he, despite being a twink, so he gets the Wario. You can't look at Bakura's spindly British ass and not say he's the Waluigi.
I really want to put the hats on them. I really want to put the hats on these idiots and make that the thumbnail. I'm so tempted. My thumbnail idea for this episode has changed 6 times. And our recording and we're not even done yet.
I'm sorry, I looked at the picture of the smiling Kuriboh again and I got really happy.
It's so good.
You're just gonna have to put that on your phone, Carl. That way you can look at it every time something goes wrong.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna tattoo of it that says do it for him.
Yes.
You just look at your Kuriboh tattoo like...
Can we talk about the best line in this entire set of episodes from one Mokuba Kaiba?
Take it to the hoop, Seto.
Take it to the hoop, Seto!
Take it to the hoop, Seto Mokuba. Sports don't exist here. It's only card games. You know that.
Oh, it's so funny.
Take it to the jam, Kaiba.
Come on,
big
it's
brother.
slam, big brother.
Slam, jam, jam, slam. Slam it, jam it, Kaiba.
Mokuba, are you having a stroke?
It's so bad.
The Minecraft suit and tie video, but it's Seto Kaiba.
Oh my god. I also wrote this quote. I forget what the original quote is, but it's something close enough where I just wrote this and laughed. I'm Seto Kaiba, the world's biggest gamer president. He went on about like being the president of the world's biggest gaming corporation. I was just like, gamer president. We get it. You're a gamer. Stop it.
This episode is the one that had me screaming, why the fuck didn't you bring back Slifer? Why did you bring back Dark Magician? And then Kaiba was like, alright, I'm gonna bring back Obelisk. And then Yugi was like, oh, but he only comes back for 1 turn. I was like, wait, really?
Yeah, the god cards can only come back from the dead for 1 turn by Monster Reborn's effect. I think they established this at one point.
God, and they use that card so many times.
Oh yeah. One of my favorite Seto Kaiba lines of him just being an asshole and disrespecting history. Someone shows you some chicken scratch on an old rock and you use it to dictate your life. Me,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Me when
Oh,
I
it's just
see
like
astrology.
fairy tales, brainwashing lies, and I'm like, dude, how are you this? Like, how?
He's the straight man in a world of people who believe in prophecies. Basically Kaiba's the straight man in a world of people who believe in astrology, in a world where astrology is legitimate.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Oh, but that's such a good line, and such a good line read too. Like, you can hear the vitriol in his voice. Lord of D. That's my note, Lord of D.
Yeah. I agree. Lord of D's nut.
Lord of Disney.
Got him. Lord of my schlong.
Oh yeah. In the sub, this is where they start using the 4th opening for the entire series. It's really good. Really kino. It's got a shot of Joey running on the beach and Red Eyes is like floating behind him and it's kind of cool.
Hell yeah, baby.
And then Kaiba in the same episode just starts simping for the ancient pharaoh that he saw in the vision because of his, quote, fighting spirit and passion. And then just goes, wait, Yugi. He also has that fighting spirit and passion. And then a bunch of girls wrote that they kissed, and, you know, the rest is history.
I wrote it too.
That's fair.
It's my wet dream.
I respect it. Oh yeah, and then Kaiba calls Blue Eyes his servant who transcends God. Like, no, it ain't.
Right? Yeah, I didn't know if I heard that right, but he was like, this is more reliable than Obelisk, and I was like, the God card? What?
In fairness, Blue Eyes was how he beat a Shizu.
Yeah, but...
The whole duel with the
That's true.
Shizu was to teach him that the power of the gods is not the only way to win.
Listen, I'll take three sexy dragons over one big buff god any day.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt the episode again for the 40th time to cause physical damage and psychic damage to you all.
What?
Is that actually
this-
Nintendo
Twerky.
America?
This is a fake Nintendo account. This cannot be real.
Right?
No,
that's
Nintendo
real.
of America
No,
official.
it's real.
That's in me.
There's a check
That's in
mark
Metopia.
now.
Yeah.
That's Twerky.
Excuse me while I go die.
The
You see,
Twerky
I've known about
Turkey.
that for a month, and I've kept myself from sending it to you. So
I appreciate it.
God, okay.
Do you want to move on to 36, the one that Bio
Yeah,
missed?
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
be silent.
I'm gonna move on to 133.
Are you hopping up, Bio, or are you still good for now?
Oh no, I can go on.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
We'll just have to knock it into tangents and finish this. We're in the last, like, 2 episodes, so
Yeah,
it should be fine.
Famous last words.
Listen. Shush. Tristan dragging Joey to the window when there are chairs literally in the room is so stupid, and I love it. He's just, like, carrying him, holding him up, and if he drops him, his comatose friend is gonna get fucking injured even worse. And there are chairs he could use.
He's gonna crack his skull open on the fucking tile floor.
I would just like to point out, this episode has a really good original name in the sub.
Yeah.
Oath to a Friend, Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Yeah. No, some of the sub-episode names, I hate how they spoil the contents of the episodes, but I love how good some of them are. Like Oath to a Friend, Red Eyes Black Dragon. I read that and I went, I'm hyped to watch
that's-
this.
One of the most popular Yu-Gi-Oh memes is the one where it just shows, oh no, I hope nothing bad happens to Joey. Next
Jonochi
episode,
dies.
Joey
That's-
Jonochi
That's
dies.
episode 128, man! That was the last
It's
set
so
of episodes
good.
we watched!
It's like the best fucking meme they've ever done.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
So bad.
So, major events of this episode, in addition of
None.
continuing the Yami-Yugi versus Seto Kaiba Battle City semifinal.
You're reading the
this
wiki
episode,
page, aren't you?
This episode also features a duel from within Joey's dream while unconscious after his duel with Yami Marik. Joey's duel follows Duelist Kingdom rules.
Allow me to explain the major events of this episode. 3 blue eyes are summoned. They talk about it for 20 minutes. Joey wakes up. That's it.
Joey duels some unnamed kid who unironically uses Neko Gal.
Yeah.
Fucking Neko Gal destroyed
I
me.
want you
was
to
like,
know
what
that
is-
when Neko Gal unironically did a nya in the fucking sub, I was about to pass out. She was like, nya!
This entire episode is basically just Yugi, Kaiba,
Yeah.
Yugi, Kaiba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the worst that it's ever been.
Also, all of Joey's opponents in his coma tournament were kids. I just find that really funny. Yeah.
I find it really funny that Joey also dreams about destroying children.
I guess he and Kaiba were made for each other, huh?
Let's see.
My one true being, Joey, my real kin.
I mean, yeah, there's a reason this art has worked out as well as it has.
Kaiba summons his extra blue eyes using fucking Flute of Summoning Dragon. His Lord of D just, blows that D horn.
What are these nut?
Blows the horn of D, got it. Red Eyes Black Dragon gets summoned, it's real Kino.
Yes.
Blue Eyes gets fucked up by Spellbinding Circle. There's a shot of Tristan holding up Joey and telling him to cheer for Yugi that got cut from the dub, apparently.
Yes, no. In the sub, it's actually really fucked up because they all think he's on the verge of death and going to die. And so Tristan pulls Joey out of the bed, tears in his eyes, and he's just like, he wants to see Yugi duel. Look, man, that's our Yugi up there. And he's crying, and I was like, oh, fuck.
My favorite part is how in the dub it doesn't sound like he's crying at all.
No.
The actor didn't even bother.
He just
Didn't
sounds
even
pissed
try.
off.
Because in the dub, they can't imply he's about to die. He's just exhausted and sleeping and getting his rest.
Joey, look, it's our Yugi. Look, our Yugi, our baby boy. He's dueling.
You very clearly see the tears falling from his eyes and he's just speaking normally. And it's like, this sucks.
Yeah, it's... Sometimes the dub is fun and good, and sometimes it butchers a genuinely emotional moment, and I get mad.
Joey, our
great.
baby boy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Doc, he won't stop doing that. I'm afraid he's got Mario brain disease.
And then Tristan just goes, I think Mokuba had that once. I don't know how we cured him, but he had it.
Maybe if I hit him, it'll go away.
After a couple of minutes, they just hear. Oh, he made it to level 2. They're just like looking at the. They're looking at the window, just seeing like, oh man, Kaiba brought Obelisk back, and they just hear. Oh, he made it to the Bowser stage.
At some point, Tristan just gets completely fed up, walks over, just smacks the shit out of Joey, like, wake up! Pauses for a moment, and you just hear,
No, you missed a golden opportunity. Joey goes, and then he flatlines. And then Serenity murdered Tristan.
Serenity's just fucking killing the shit out of Tristan, and very quietly you just hear,
Yoshi.
Oh, thank God, he's back to level 1.
I don't know how we're gonna get better than that. I don't know how we peak. But honestly, I expected you to just be like, yeah, he dies in the game and then he dies in real life.
No, the game restarts, stupid.
if any of you watching or listening to this ever want to make an animatic of stupid fucking clips,
I think
please
that's a good
let
one.
that be a choice. We need to get everyone in your fucking server to just go through the episodes and give us our best of moments so we can make a compilation of the stupid shit we come up with.
Yeah, next week I'll probably actually, you know what? I'm just gonna say this now. As of the airing of this episode, it will go live on the 24th of July. And then our anniversary is in about a month from now, as you're listening to this. So, if you have highlights from past episodes that you want us to edit, I say us, I mean
Or
me.
fan art.
If you want me to edit into a compilation, if you have fan art you want to send, if you want to have, if you have stuff that you want to be recognized in like a Best of Millennium Mike Year 1 video, I have a Discord. Put that in Yu-Gi-Oh discussion. Leave a comment on this episode of Millennium Mike, or just, send it to me on Twitter and I'll like write all of it down. Just have the episode and a timestamp if it's
Here's the best. No. Here's the best part. YouTube just introduced clips, so you can go back to your favorite moments, clip them, and then send them to us so we can see them.
Yeah, if the
Hell
clips
yeah.
retroactively work on past episodes of Millennium Mike, that
They
works
do.
too. That absolutely works.
Joey, you're awake. Say something, Joey.
Joey
Potato salad.
wakes up and you just hear
Joey, you finally woke up. Serenity broke both my legs and my arm and my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack.
Not Tristan. Tristan's too busy shitting his pants.
No, that's everything that Serenity broke on him.
Final episode.
No, I'm sorry.
If we're fine with it. Or was there still
Yu-Gi-Oh!
more? There's
Episode-
really not that much to that last episode.
Well,
There's
no.
really not.
The part about that last episode that's funny is that Joey loses to a child in his dream and then goes, I took the L. I gotta give Yugi the dub. And then he shows up to give Yugi advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The red eyes
Yugi-
just sort of appearing, and Kaiba's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yugi's just like, get fucked, idiot.
And then
Part of the cards.
Kaiba goes in on that red eyes and he's just like, you can't kill me with Joey's ghost. I'm gonna fucking kill it with my blue eyes. And then red eyes lives and it's like, oh shit. Can't believe Joey lived. Fuck. And then Joey wakes up and the episode ends.
It's great.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode 134. Nikushimi wo ite, Black Paladin. Defeat hatred, Black Paladin.
Yes. Episode 134. He said it. He said 134. My job's done. My bit for that is over.
Fucking ruined it.
Congratulations, Shora. You've now inherited the bit of saying what episode it is. Sucks to suck, huh?
It's okay, I'm not going to do it for any more episodes than this one.
No.
I like Serenity running over to Tristan. I mean, not Tristan, to Joey, like actually crying in her voice. And it's like, that's how you do it, you see? That's someone who wants their paycheck.
Yeah, credit where it's due. Serenity's voice actress actually trying.
Yeah.
She tries a lot. It's fucking crazy how hard she tries.
In fairness, Joey's VA also kind of goes in because you can hear in his voice the fucking anguish when he realizes he lost to Marik.
I'm just picturing like someone shows this to Serenity's VA and she's just like, oh, thanks, that's really kind of you all to say. And then they show it to Tristan and she's like, fuck all of you.
No, listen.
You pieces of shit.
Listen. That same guy voices Yusei in 5Ds, and he does good work in that
Alright,
series.
There you go.
And here's the thing.
We're good.
Original Yu-Gi-Oh! It's corny, it's campy, and we just hate Tristan as a character. You're fine, dude. If you ever listen to this, it's nothing personal.
We don't hate you.
Please come on our podcast.
No. Don't send us anthrax. We're good. No. Mai's dead, Joey. The accident was 5 years ago. You have to let her go.
This episode starts with Yugi at 1,500 life points remaining, controlling Dark Magician and Red Eyes.
Please stop.
Kaiba has 1,900 remaining with 2 blue eyes.
In the sub, Serenity talks to Joey, and he's just like, hey, what you crying for? And Serenity's like, you were in a coma. We thought you were gonna die. She says it straight up. Those exact words. And it's like, wow. The dub really does butcher the shit.
We thought you were fucking dead.
I like Tristan looking at Joey and being like, I'm glad you're awake and back with us. You piece of shit, I'll fucking kill you! It's like, alright. Shit, dude.
Hey guys, I'm awake. I won against Marik, right? I won against Marik, right?
You guys, I gotta go. And Yugi needs me. I gotta suck his peeper.
I'm gonna go fucking stab Marik in the eye socket.
Holy shit.
That would be metal. I mean, he is from Brooklyn. He does have a knife on him. We established this last episode.
I need you to imagine the alternate universe where Joey actually wins against Marik.
The universe where they're all talking to Joey. After they say that he lost to Marik, he doesn't say a word. He puts on his shoes silently, starts walking calmly to the door, and they're like, Joey, where are you going? Turns around, pulls out a pocket knife, flicks it open, and he goes, I got a present for Marik.
I'm gonna use something my dad taught me.
Joey just goes, I got a job to do, guys. I'll be back later.
He turns around and one of his eyes glows and he goes, I'll be back.
You guys remember how the manga established I had an abusive alcoholic father? Well, I'm gonna use the one good thing he taught me.
Yeah.
Violence!
I'm gonna kill that Egyptian son of a bitch. The Ishtar family line ends now.
I love that this was the episode with the chin.
Yeah. No, the fact that this is the iconic chin. The one that we used, like, what? How many episodes ago?
Yeah.
I did not realize it
yes.
happened right after Joey waking up from a coma, where he almost died.
Shibuya,
Look at these vipers.
Shibuya, you say how many episodes ago? Yes, it's literally Carl's face in every thumbnail.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the reference
pic.
image I used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Dark Paladin's pretty
I love
raw.
how much of it fucking...
Yes, it is.
Dark Paladin's raw as fuck.
Dark Paladin's fucking cool as hell. I was gonna say I love how much of a downer Taya is all the time now.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone else to get hurt. Well, if no one tries to stop Marik, everyone's gonna die. So, lesser of two evils.
True.
Well, on the plus side, instead of Taya being a downer, we can focus on how Dark Magician literally just makes every fusion monster it's a part of cooler and better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot Dark Paladin was this duel, and he's just like the coolest looking son of a bitch in the world.
He is so
sick
sick.
as fuck. The only
awesome.
the only way this episode could have been better is if they had introduced fucking Dragoon of Red Eyes in this episode.
Yeah, but that card doesn't exist for another 20 years and then almost immediately gets nuked.
Yeah. Such a good card.
Bio for
Fucking hate
reference, Dragoon of Red Eyes is a Dark Magician Red Eyes Black Dragon fusion that was broken upon
me,
release immediately.
Let me grab an image of this Bio because like you think Dark Paladin looks sick? Look at this motherfucker.
Oh,
Dragoon of
Yeah,
Red Eyes
right?
is
Yeah.
that
raw.
looks so cool.
Yeah.
Dark Magician fusions are all
There is not a
across the
bad Dark
board.
Magician fusion monster.
Fucking
There is
A to
not a
S
single
tier.
ugly one. All of them are good.
it. Yeah.
They are at their worst A tier.
Yes.
That's not a challenge to anyone in the comments to send us one.
Yeah, if you think a Dark Magician fusion looks bad, congratulations. Your tastes
Banned.
are different, I guess.
You just outed yourself as having terrible taste. Good job.
Ratio!
I'm gonna comment on your bad comment and just say ratio.
I'm gonna challenge you. I'm gonna keep you to that, Carl. You're gonna have to comment ratio on anyone who says it.
I love fucking Kaiba standing there just like, my past sucked. All of it's bad. There wasn't a single good part. Mokuba was like, I'm right here.
Yeah, Mocha was just going, I thought I was a good part. Is that Gaia?
Shitty image quality, but Dark Cavalry,
Cavalry.
which is just Dark
Dark
Magician and
Gaia.
technically Gaia.
That's so sick,
and it's so
dude.
fucking sick.
I love the fact that it just has one warrior monster. Well, we all know it's
Yeah,
Gaia.
that's the best
we all know
part.
it's Gaia.
And then
That's
they're
amazing.
like, then there are obviously things where it's like, this is obviously supposed to be a Dark Magician of some kind, but it's not officially a Dark Magician.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, Quintet Magician, still fucking good as hell.
Oh yeah, that is raw.
That's pretty good.
That is real sick.
That's a big chungus of a magician.
There's a couple of other ones that I can't show you right now, Bio, but we'll get to see them next season.
Eventually, you will experience all of the Kino Dark Magician has to offer. But for now, can we talk about final attack orders? How raw of an idea it is for Kaiba to just be like, "We are ending this. I'm tired," and just going 3 cards, pick them.
Yeah.
That's your deck.
Yeah.
I actually really love that because that's the exact kind of shit I want to pull at a duel.
Yes.
The second I saw fucking Defusion, I was like, that's getting used. There's no way it's not
I
getting used.
literally just went, Yugi is doing the hard reads. Is he going to pick Defusion? Is that the card that's face down? Did he put it down? And then he did, and I was like, yes!
Yugi holding up his dual disc and seeing the life points tick down on the dual disc itself was such a good shot.
It's so good that when it ticks down because he's taking the life points in order to do diffusion wave motion, which is another card that I was hyped for. Please look forward to Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, where they just reuse most of the cards from this duel in that movie.
Nice.
It's really sick.
I also love the really solid just Yugi advice. Our past is what makes us who we are today. It's our history that shapes our future. It's like,
He's just
damn
correct.
right.
There's no arguing with this.
Shit, bitch, you're right.
Yeah.
But also Kaiba's best line in the entire series, my inner rage pushes me forward.
Yeah, Yugi in the sub has a whole speech about how if you reach the top using hate, you're always going to need more. You will never be satisfied. You're always going to have to find more hate. And then Kaiba's just like, watch, my hate is all powerful.
That's awesome.
It's like that. You underestimate my. Oh, what?
Yeah, you underestimate my hatred. Can we talk about the shot where Kaiba's walking in the white suit and his neck and his head are way too small for his body?
No.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Can we talk about how Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon's heads were twitching like they're from the fucking Exorcist? Because that was awful.
Yeah.
Hated that.
Can we also talk about how I just realized that each head on Blue Eyes Ultimate has a symbol that I think is a reference to like the Majin symbol from the Buu arc of Dragon Ball?
Right? I thought that too.
Yeah, I only just realized that that could be an homage to that, and I'm like, holy shit. I'm stupid for not realizing this sooner.
Imagine losing your own tournament.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
Not even at the end.
At least he made top 4. That's not totally embarrassing.
Good job, Kaiba. Third
I'm gonna
place.
set up this duel tournament to prove that I'm the best duelist in the world. I'm a genius. Oh no!
Do Kaiba and Joey have to fight to see who gets third place?
Please get excited.
Please
for
be
our
excited
next
for the
episode.
next set of episodes. We're watching 8 of them.
8?
Yes. Bio. I'm not gonna make you sit through 3 and then half of the final duel of the season. Either we do 8 now, or we do 3 and then we do 5.
Next episode, we will be covering the 3-part battle for the bronze and the final face-off.
I didn't know we were gonna do the whole fucking thing.
Look, Carl, there's 2 episodes after that I could have made you watch as well, but I'm not going to do that.
Next episode is going to be like 2.5 hours long. Get ready, folks.
Yeah, no, it's look.
This one's already almost 2 hours.
Yes. But I'd also just like to bring up one of my favorite, most inspiring quotes from Yu-Gi-Oh! That I've heard so far. From Dark Paladin. Funky lad. Doing good work.
Good.
Dark Paladin just makes the same noises as the legendary fisherman, just going, oh.
Yeah. Also, can I just say that diffusion wave motion made Dark Paladin's attack slice Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon's heads off. You literally see the cuts and the head separates from the neck and then it disappears. It's so good.
Okay. Real quick.
Oh.
Now that we're getting close to winding down point, I'm gonna start a new little segment here for us because this is great.
Okay.
It's time for great comments from previous episodes. From Screwjank Clunker 4 days ago on episode 22 of Millennium Microphone. If you know someone who's thinking about being Italian, don't talk to them.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I saw that and I just went, okay, I guess.
What the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from? Oh, God. Let's see. Shout out to the fact that in the sub, Marik throws up in his mouth after his duel ends from Tora Hart.
Delicious.
Yeah,
As
it's
one
real
does.
good.
Lumbum, milling cards is fun as long as it doesn't happen to me.
Objectively a fact.
And then Voltic EXE, with how Bio feels with Joey's chance cards, I just imagine he looked at Union Cross, saw how to get medals, and imploded on the spot.
I laughed when I read that.
Man. They're bad.
Hold on.
Oh, God.
Because I also need to bring up the fan art we got.
It's good fan art.
Hold on. Yes, from Daigato, who is at DULBWRZ on Twitter. And I will have the tweet here. But we got fan art of Yami as the monkey.
Return to Monkey Yugi.
Return to Monkey Yugi.
It's so good.
It's really good art. Of course, people shouting right outside my room right now, because of course they have to be.
Oh, I've got a dog downstairs barking up a storm that I gotta go check on as soon as we get done.
Yeah, as soon as we're done, I have to take care of my dog, because things are falling apart out there. I can tell.
Least favorite card.
Slash play.
Freaking Monster Reborn. Overused. Boo.
What the fuck?
It's a staple. Yeah, of course it's overused. It's a
Boo.
staple.
Metal Dragon. Metal Dragon bad. Get it out of here.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that my
outta
least
here with
favorite card for this episode is Life Shaver, because it's not a real card,
Yeah.
but B, it has a decent enough effect that I could see it being a real card, and it would infuriate me because everyone would have a copy of it in their deck.
Yeah, and then you just
Yeah, I
run
don't know
back
about
row
that.
destruction, and then they're done.
There's other cards that are more immediate that are better than that, like hand destruction.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. As long as it goes off even one turn later, that's still a fucking card advantage.
Yeah.
Getting rid of cards in your opponent's hand is never not a good thing.
Well, that's not entirely true. There's Dark World decks and Dangers.
Got 'em.
Both work with the graveyard.
That's fair.
I'm just
Bio not knowing what we're talking about. Got him. Did it. Do it.
Least favorite play.
I mean, my least favorite card. Hi. My least
Well,
favorite.
you said your least favorite card.
My least favorite card was Command Silencer. Fun fact, I forgot what it was called when I was looking it up. So I just looked up Totem Pole Yu-Gi-Oh card. Fun fact, in 5Ds there's a trap card literally just called Totem Pole that kind of has the same effect, except it doesn't give you the free draw once the attack is negated.
That's great.
Great.
It's really funny.
Favorite card time.
Well,
so I'm gonna
least
go
favorite-
first.
No, we didn't do
Play.
least favorite play.
Oh, we didn't do least favorite play. Okay.
No, we didn't.
Yugi not going for the one turn Slifer revival.
right. That was that. I literally had a note about that. I was like, why didn't Yugi just pull out
Yeah.
Because
Slifer?
Slifer would be gone after one turn.
But he would have won. You don't need to turn if you win.
Easy peasy, forehead.
I'm gonna say my least favorite play was Monster Reborning Obelisk. Like, fucking bring back something that'll stay. Bring back your XYZ Dragon Cannon, dude. That would be way more fucking difficult to deal with.
I mean, true.
And then it would stay on the fucking field.
My least favorite play was Joey's weird dream duels, but specifically where he just gives like a 1000 attack monster a 300 attack point boost with a legendary sword and then expects it to live after that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. No.
Bob, did you say yours?
Yeah, the Slifer.
Yeah, it was not bringing Slifer out.
Yeah, okay.
Stupid. Hate to see it.
Favorite card time. Slifer.
Dark Paladin.
Dark Paladin. Yeah.
Disgraceful charity. I just love that shit, man.
Bio and I with the good taste.
It was either gonna be that or Petite Dragon.
Oh, the Petite Dragon's
I mean,
also really funny.
I put favorite card either Slifer or Dark Paladin, because Dark Paladin's really good, but I love Slifer.
They're both great, but Disgraceful Charity is such a funny idea, and I'm so sad it doesn't exist now.
It is.
Oh, it's great.
It's really
I love
good.
the concept of that, and I'm pretty sure EDO Pro has that as an anime-only card you can
Oh,
use,
yeah, it
so
does.
I think it would be really fun to run, like, decks with anime cards as one of our theme deck duels.
Yeah, we need to figure out a date to do another dual stream, and I think, like, running anime-only cards would be a really stupid way to go about it.
Favorite play.
Dark Paladin.
Defusion.
I put the card destruction into Disgraceful Charity.
No, that is also really
That's
good.
also really good.
But like, I was hyped for that defusion because I called it and I was waiting for it, and then it hit, and I felt so vindicated. Also, it was just Yugi doing a hard counter. Like, he hard read Kaiba and then hit him with the counter, and that was so good. Okay. So next episodes, I've already said, we're watching 8 next week. 3 with Kaiba and Joey dueling for 3rd place, and then 5 of the finals with Marik versus Yugi. So that'll
Time
be
for the battle for the bronze, baby.
Battle for the Bronze.
Na.
Episodes
Joey, why do you
135.
keep doing that? It's a verbal tick.
Episodes 135 through 142. For those of you watching the dub, that is season 3, episodes 38 through 45.
Welcome back to the Millennium Microphone, everybody.
Welcome back. What?
It's time to start
Did
the
I just-
episode.
Hello?
This is where the real episode starts.
Bio, I said it before, time is a circle. You should have paid attention to the foreshadowing.
This is where the real episode starts.
Okay,
This is
so
where it happens.
Clash in the Coliseum, Part 1. Second duel of
Gotta
Battle
go.
City semifinals begins.
He has left the call.
Thank you all for listening.
you.
See you all next week. Remember, patreon.com/millenniummike.
Yeah, we...
2 L's, 2 M's.
We've
MIC.
got some good things planned for the next, like, month or so. Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie is coming up, so if you want the commentary for Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, that'll be on Patreon, whereas the actual, like, review and discussion will be public on YouTube. So, look forward to that. Look
We
forward
really appreciate
to...
all of y'all's support. We love you guys.
We do.
Y'all have made this podcast worth doing and so much more just enjoyable.
Yeah, when I started the Patreon, real talk, I barely expected to hit, like, maybe $100. And the fact that we have enough support that we're almost solidly able to, like, commit to doing, 5Ds at all is shocking. The fact that we're doing GX guaranteed is still shocking to me.
I'm excited to get to GX because that dub is a fucking train wreck.
And then
Good
you
night,
guys,
everybody.
I'm gonna force you guys to watch dub and sub because at some point the dub stops because they can't censor enough to make it worth airing in the US. So I need you to experience both. But yeah, look forward to upcoming content. Look forward to the dumb shit we got going on. And thank you all.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Thank you for listening to the Millennium Microphone. This podcast is something all four of us are very excited to be making and putting out. So if you like what you hear, make sure to follow everyone's social media to keep up to date. And if you know someone that you think would like our show, show them an episode. Send them to our Patreon at patreon.com/millenniummike. Spreading the word helps us a lot, helps us give you more content. It's a win-win. We have a lot of upcoming ideas for this show, for stuff to offer our patrons, so please keep an eye out for that. But none of that is possible without viewers like you. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you next duel.